Well, okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Big Brother fans and haters all across the globe, welcome once again to the BB18 Robcast. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So I'm going to get a little bit excited. We're not going to get too loud because it's 4:07 a.m. Central Time. And we are coming at you live from Spreaker Studios and Robcast Radio. I am Zombie, and this is a little bit new. If you would like to leave a text message, any kind of positive feedback or any kind of upcoming info you would like to leave, you are welcome to text 979-331-5193. That happens to be the Radio Robcast hotline. I do not have a voicemail set up at that number yet. However, it is a text. You can text it, and if you just reference the BB18 Robcast or whatever, anything, hey man, you can shoot a text to that number, and someone here at the show will definitely get back to you. So it's the end of the summer. There's a lot of fun and exciting things going on right now. So mad respect to the final three. And we know, guys, no spoilers because I've not skipped out. I'm going to go back a little bit. We're going to look over some notes. We're going to reminisce because we did have kind of a recap episode tonight. So we might as well reminisce a little bit on this show about some of our favorite moments, what's been going on inside the Big Brother house this week. And also Big Brother Over the Top is coming up, and I'm seriously thinking about getting that 30-day free live feeds. You could also do just that, and you can also see what's going on inside the Big Brother house if you go to cbs.com and check it out. Check out the live feeds. You can also that you will want to get the live feeds for Over the Top. I'm not so sure. It's not that I wouldn't love to follow it because I think it's something new and exciting, and it's also they built it for the people that the hardcore fans that watch Big Brother normally online and follow it 24/7 on the live feeds. I'm not sure how that would cross over as far. Well, I do know how it's going to cross over from the TV show to the live feeds. They're going to make it to where basically there's going to be no blackouts. Knock on wood. That's what they say, no blackouts. So that's the big thing for there was a big thing today. Was it yesterday or today, guys? It's 4:10 a.m. on Saturday morning. So I'm you know how that goes. I'm still working on yesterday's time, and I've kind of had a lot on my plate. But nonetheless, like I always say, I'm not going to make excuses. I'm going to make something happen, even if I'm not ready to do the show. I'm going to bring you guys what I got when I got it. And I do have some notes, and we haven't even gotten to the dang notes, and we're a couple of minutes in, so that's always a good sign. So yeah, I'm not 100% positive that I will be doing the BB18. Well, then it would be the Over the Top Robcast, simply because I'm not so sure I'm going to subscribe to it. Not because I don't like it, but just because I may not have the time in my schedule to do so. If you like what you hear, even if you don't, hey, I love to be hated on as much as I love to be liked. You can go here to the Spreaker Studio, and if you haven't gotten the Spreaker Podcast app, download it on your phone, guys. Spreaker is making leaps and bounds in the podcasting world. They're making waves. So download the Spreaker app to your phone, and if you find where it says info, you're looking here at the thingy-dingy where where I'm at, where it says info. Click on info where it says my name. Click on my name and follow me, guys. Follow me. I got some other podcasts going on. You can check out the Robcast. It's going to be a live show, just kind of like whatever, everything going on in the world of rock and roll, racing, you name it. We'll be involved in it, guys. Interesting stuff. Back to the Big Brother house, and thank you all, you ladies and gentlemen, all of you crazy boys and girls, for joining me all summer long to just talk smack about our favorite show that we love to hate on, and that is Big Brother. And talking about Big Brother, some of the people that I have just I've done a 180 on as far as my attitude out of the gate, as far as first impressions go, and to how they've done right now. And that's got to be for, I guess, everyone. Everyone kind of grows on you from the beginning to now. And the only person that haven't really grown on me a lot was, Frank, because I already knew him. He already had the A-type personality that everyone really knew. So what I'd known already about Frank, I'm not saying that he's not a good guy or whatever. I'm just saying from my opinion, from when they came into the house to now where they're at now, Paul, man, mad respect, Paul. Here, I'll give Paul a little round of applause. Man, Paul has done a great job from the beginning. We'll talk about that a little bit later in the show, but he's done a great job of making friends, calling out people when he thought he needed to. He's a very good salesman, so it's no wonder his product line is probably blowing up right at about now. And I still, note to self right here while we're doing this, check out Paul Music and order shirt. I'll try to support Paul, because I think that even if Paul did win the $500,000, he probably would use his brain and probably get with his parents, because they seem like wise people, and he would probably just reinvest that back into his brand. And if he's a smart young man, he seems like he's talented, and with a little bit of training, he would definitely have some acting chops. So there may be some thespianism in his bromance future. I could see that. I could definitely see Paul going into doing some acting, maybe some pro shows. Hey, you never know. Remember The Miz, right? But my bad. The Miz was from the real world. So I'm dating myself, ladies and gentlemen. So you know that I've been watching Big Brother since. Religiously, I guess, since season 2, but I did catch parts of season 1. But I think, just talking about reality shows, I think my favorite reality show of all time was a show called Joe Schmo, and it had Ralph Garman was the host of it, and they took this poor guy and made him think that he was like being the Bachelor or something like that, but it was probably where they got the idea of it. But it wasn't online. It was a quote-unquote reality show that was basically a farce, except for video. Check out Hollywood Babylon. That's where Ralph Garman just talks about what's going on in Hollywood every single week. And he does some good impressions and stuff like that. Anyway, I try to support other people that I think are doing a good job, and they're hanging in there, and they're pounding the pavement every week, and they wake up every day and they do what they love to do. And just like me, guys, you can start your own podcast. Just hit record. You never know what's going to happen with some spontaneous conversation. Butter, bruh. He wins the HOH. And Paul and Victor are on the block, so we're going back. We're on Tuesday's surprise eviction, which kind of surprised me. But we knew that they were running out of time, and that football season is upon us, and that they're going to go ahead and do what they got to do to get down, to what's happening in the final week of Big Brother. So we know that now we've only got a few days left. That Wednesday night is going to be the finale. It's going to be a 90-minute season finale after the premiere of Survivor, which is Survivor is going to be Generation X, Gen X versus Millennials. So I am going to have to tune in to that to see how the Millennials do against Generation X. Not sure if there could be a podcast in the making for that one, but we'll let you know. Oh, Victor is upset because Paul and Victor are on the block. Corey, at this point, on Tuesday night is HOH. Whenever it looked like James was going to win the POV, because whenever I was watching the show, it showed Nicole saying something to James about, "Are you sure you're not going to use the POV?" And I thought that was a little bit of a flub up, but apparently, my friends, it was not. It was a memory game plus a physical challenge. It was a puzzle plus the climb POV, and then they did the Derek interview. Derek made it down to the final two, and he happens to be, hey guys, support your local police force, support the boys in blue, because every single day, whenever us, regular Joe Schmoes like us, we run away from danger, Derek, he runs into danger. He's trained to run into danger, so for that, you've got to give every single person, if you're wearing a badge right now, or if you do that and that's your job, I give you mad respect, guys. So back to blue, rock and roll. They did the Derek interview. Nicole actually won the power of veto. So there we go, and she decides, guess what? She decides not to use the power of veto. I decide not to use the power of veto. My voices are not in tune right now. My normal voice is not in tune right now, guys. Again, it's exactly 4:20 a.m., which means, since it's exactly 4:20 a.m., guys, I have got to pause for just a moment. Okay. Nicole decides not to use the power of veto. Nicole, Corey, and James discuss getting rid of Paul and keeping Victor. So at this point, CBS kind of wants us to believe that Paul could be gone today, and we're talking about Tuesday. The seventh jury member now we know is going to be Victor Paul. Nicole votes to evict Victor. James votes to evict Victor. For the third time, Victor Voorhees, the direct descendant of Jason Voorhees, is evicted again and becomes the seventh jury member. All right, so hey, I'm not gonna. That's what I do. I talk smack, guys. So I do have to give creepy Victor a lot of credit for making it to the finals, making it as far as he did, and my goodling his way back into the Big Brother house. What, like 17 times? Something like that. 22 times, 17 or 22 times. Anyway, he should just be in the house. He should just be a fixture in the house from now on. It should just be like, that's Victor's room, and he's here in the house to cause havoc and chaos and bromances and creepiness. So for the third time, Victor's evicted. It becomes left as far as the jury members go, and what weighs in their mind, how they were treated by the people that were left in the house. And really, that only matters when it comes down to the final two. And even right now, whenever it's down to, let's say, the final four, the final three, you still got to play your cards. The person ends up in the jury house. They understood your point of view and why you made the decisions that you made at that point in the game. final four guys: James, Paul,